So welcome back. So let's have a look at the index view of the persons now, because I actually added wishes here now, right? So we can see all the wishes that I set up in the previous video inside my seeding. Let's go back to the seeding just to show you. So here I have the 4 wishes, right? And I've added the wishes to some different people here. So if I go out here, you can see Bill, he actually has wish 1, wish 2, and wish 3. And if I go up here, I can see wish 1, wish 2, and wish 3. That's a bird, a plane, and Superman. And if I go into my view here, I can see bird, plane, Superman. So I've pulled out the wishes again. Yay! Just to show them. And I know it's not going to be a pretty UI because there's different height in the different areas. But I just want to show you an easy way that we can actually present the wishes inside the table, right? So how do we do this? How do we actually pull out the wishes? I want to start out by just looking at Fluent API because it's very simple to explain. So I'm inside the person app context still, and this is how we build a many-to-many API, right? Using the Fluent API, sorry. And we go in and we say model builder the entity person. So the person is going to he has many wishes using the wishes list that has many or with many persons, right? So that's how we kind of bind the many-to-many relation. These guys, many-to-many, that's how we bind them together. And that's why this guy pops out in the end. Perfect. So we have that out of the way now. Very simple. It's very simple to set up inside the Fluent API. Great. But how do we actually pull out this information? Well, let's have a look at our person controller here. There's a lot of things to look at, so I'll just start there. Inside the person controller, I added a new manager, the wish manager. We're going to need that guy because we're going to work with wishes later on. Now that's for the details. If I scroll down, let's have a look at how we just read everything here inside the persons when we want to show everything. So that's the page I'm on right now, the index page. Okay, let's have a look at the index page because it looks weird. First of all, how do I actually read out wishes now? We didn't do that before. So where's that coming from? Well, you need to add the include clause. So let's have a look at the person manager and the read. I'm going down to the read, and now notice not only am I pulling out the status by including that, but I'm also actually including all the wishes. Ta-da! That's all it took to actually pull out the wish objects or the wishes objects for this person. That's just adding this new include clause. So not only am I pulling out the actual person now, I'm also getting his statuses and I'm also getting all his wishes. And that's for the single guy I'm reading here, and then I'm reading all down here. Same idea, just 2 lists instead of the first or default, right? So I'm pulling out all the information including the wishes now. So that's why I don't have to change anything inside the person controller. I'm still just reading out all the information. But I will have to change something in the view. So let's have a look at the index view for the person. Now question yourself, where does that view belong? Because it's called the person's controller, under the views there should be a person's folder, and under that one there should be an index view. And there is. Let's open that one. And now all I did was pretty much just add a new table header and call it wishes. Another thing I did was when I scroll down, in this case I just add a very simple for each loop, goes in, pulls out all the wishes, and say for each wish, just present its name inside a p tag. That's all I did. And I'm done. Right? That's how I present all the wishes. So if I go back to my view here, you'll see this is actually just one p, another p, and a third p. So let's just have a look at the developer tools just to show you. So that's how simple it is for me to actually present the data, right? The first, the second, the third p inside the single TD. And if I go up here, the wishes, that's the table row right here. There we have the wishes as a table header, right? That's all I had to do. Now I can present the wishes. That was the easy thing to do. That was just presenting the wishes that you guys did. Let's go to the next one where we start editing this guy because that's where it starts getting a bit complex. So see you in the next lesson.